youtube.com/MugenLord. Subscribe to the channel for gaming news, updates, discussion, and live streams. Signing off.
Hey guys, it's MugenLord here, and I'm back again with another channel update video. In this video, I'm pretty much want to keep you guys up to speed of what I'm doing behind the scenes on my YouTube channel, and pretty much how I'm going to lay out my content from here on out, and what kind of content I'll be delivering to you guys here on this YouTube channel. Now, if you guys haven't checked out, about a week ago, I did a video addressing you guys, having a one-to-one discussion from YouTube content creator to his subscribers, to see what kind of content that you want to see. I wanted to gauge to see what kind of audience that I have now, because, like, if you guys don't know, I originally was 100% pure Mugen channel, and I shifted from Mugen and went to gaming altogether. So I noticed that my audience had pretty much shifted and it changed in a way. So I needed to know in that previous video of what kind of audience that I had, so I know what I'm targeting and what content that I need to consistently upload on my YouTube channel. So I really appreciate the feedback, and I found the feedback very helpful, very useful, and I found it kind of funny at the same time. So let's just dive right into it. Now, as far as the feedback is concerned, I noticed that there's been consistency as far as the feedback, that most of you guys come here for fighting games. And I said in my previous video when I was talking to you guys was that I didn't want to be pretty much stuck in a certain parameter or stuck in a box of what kind of content that I have to upload in order to keep you guys engaged. And I said first and foremost that I'm not a fighting game channel, but from the comments and from the feedback I'm getting, a lot of you come here because of the fighting game news that I pretty much upload on the channel, and your guys also love my opinions on some of the issues that goes on in the FGC, and y'all really come to my channel for that. You always like to hear my opinion, what I think, and a lot of you say that y'all enjoy the passion that I have for fighting games. And I find it funny is because I traditionally came from an RPG background, and I've recently been getting into fighting games, I guess you could say ever since Soul Calibur 3. I've been playing fighting games, but I just started actually getting into fighting games and really enjoying them, playing them for hours on end, since Soul Calibur 3 to Street Fighter 4 and so forth and so on. So it's kind of funny that a lot of my audience didn't come to me because of my love for RPGs, is for fighting games. So I say that to say this: my channel still won't be a fighting game centered channel, but as far as consistency is concerned, you're definitely going to be seeing a lot more fighting game related content on my YouTube channel to satisfy that audience that I have on YouTube. And trust me, like I said, I love fighting games. I love playing fighting games, but I'm a gamer first and foremost. I love to play all kinds of games, you know, so I don't want to just be stuck into that particular genre or box. But I heard you guys, and I will definitely from here on out be more consistent when it comes to fighting games and how I upload fighting games. So we're going to move on to the next part of this, because this is very interesting, because I sat down and figured out a roadmap on how I want to deliver these fighting game content on my YouTube channel. So bear with me and try to follow through on what I came up with. And this may change on how I do it, because it still need some tweaking to do. But for starters, I decided that what I'm going to do is, if you guys notice, because I have some fighting game content coming up concerning Blade Strangers. Now, I conducted a poll from you guys concerning how do you want me to deliver this content as far as Blade Strangers is concerned, because Blade Strangers is a fighting game that most people aren't familiar with, but it caught my interest because of the many different indie characters that it had in that fighting game. So I really wanted to go in and dive into the gameplay mechanics and everything. So I asked you guys in the community tab, which I said the community tab is very important. You need to go check it out, because I'm asking for feedback, polls for you guys to vote on what content I should upload next and how I should deliver the content. So in the poll, I stated I'm covering Blade Strangers. Would you like for me to go through the gameplay mechanics or play the arcade mode, play through with characters? Do you want to see me play online rank matches and everything with commentary? So what do you guys want to see? And then the final poll stated that would you like for me to show gameplay mechanics and do an arcade playthrough? So the votes came in, and it looks like that you guys want to see me cover gameplay mechanics of Blade Stranger and do an arcade playthrough of characters. So that will be the first thing that I will be addressing as far as fighting game content being uploaded on this channel from me as far as gameplay and everything. So I appreciate it. Your feedback is very well deserved. It really helps me out. So what I'm going to do is, and I'm going to do this with a lot of the fighting games. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through with Blade Strangers first. I'm going to go through the gameplay mechanics. That'll be a video to itself that will be uploaded. When I'm going to upload it, still not sure yet because I'm still working on it. And also I'm waiting on second status to finish the thumbnails for the arcade playthroughs and the gameplay mechanics thumbnail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload the gameplay mechanics thumbnail when I finally officially get it done. And then what I'm going to do is for 3 days of that week, I'm going to go do an arcade playthrough for certain individual characters. So for example, I'm giving you an example. This is not definite, but this is the example. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have Monday Blade Strangers gameplay mechanics, and then I'm gonna have an arcade playthrough of one character. Then Wednesday arcade playthrough of another character, and then Friday an arcade playthrough of another character. So that's how I'm going to do it. Now you're probably saying that, so okay, so you're only going to cover 3 characters. Well, just for that week, I'm thinking about doing I was thinking about a system called rotation. I was going to do a rotation of how I'm going to deliver content as far as fighting games concerned. So that week will be a Blade Strangers week, and with the content that I will be uploading and everything. So that next week I was thinking about probably or maybe covering Soul Calibur 6 and content in regards to that. So in Soul Calibur 6, I was thinking that what I'm going to do is I'm going to do individual character impressions, meaning that I will pick a character, and this is going out of my comfort zone, you know, because a lot of you guys have been asking me to do like fighting game guides and strategies and tips. Now I'm going to be the first to tell you I'm not good at fighting games, but it seems as though that you guys really want to see me do guides for characters. So this also pushes me to go out and step out of my comfort zone and try something that I normally don't ever do, and that's to actually try to get good at fighting games. What I'm going to do is you guys get to see me learn as I go through this process into actually becoming better at fighting games. So with Soul Calibur, I want to start off with Siegfried, because that's he's my main, and give you my impressions of what I think of Siegfried. And then during that week, I'll be doing some rank matches with some commentaries. You guys get to hear my voice and everything, and just talking while I'm playing the game and stuff like that. And then I'll definitely, for that week, it would be first impression of Siegfried, and then Monday, Wednesday, and Friday online rank matches with Siegfried, and then do a rotation to with another character. Now we can vote on in the community tab of what character you guys would love for me to see. So these are examples of how I will approach these fighting games. So what I'm doing after that, I believe today what I'm going to do is I'm also going to buy a BlazBlue Central Fiction. So I'll definitely have that in my library. We're going to cover it a lot. We're going to be covering some King of Fighters 14. I'm not good at King of Fighters, can't play a King of Fighters game, but it's something for me to learn it, and I think it'll be fun. So I'll definitely want to hear your feedback on that. So enough of that, how I'm planning on how to deliver that content. So now I noticed, and also in the feedback, which I found funny, I seen a common trend and a pattern here. I'm starting to notice that a lot of my viewers, you guys just don't like Nintendo. A lot of you made this known to me in the comment section, that Nintendo is something that is a company that you really don't care for, and the games you really don't care for Nintendo much. So now I understand. Now it totally makes sense. Now, even though that you guys don't like Nintendo, it doesn't mean I'm going to stop creating Nintendo content. I just know to lower my expectations as far as views are concerned when I do Nintendo related content, because I love Nintendo. I still want to cover those things, and I'm still a gaming channel. But now I know not to be disappointed when those videos doesn't do too well as far as views. Now I know what to expect, and I appreciate that you guys are honest. I love honesty from you guys. I'm glad. First, I was really skeptical whether or not I should make this video addressing you guys and asking you guys, what do you want from me? I'm glad you guys did. So now I know when I do Nintendo related content that don't expect too much as far as views, but who knows, I may grow a viewer base for Nintendo things eventually. But as of right now, you guys love fighting games, so I know that when I do Nintendo videos, don't expect much from it, and don't expect much comments or feedbacks from it, because first and foremost, I still love creating content. So I still want to do that, because I do have a Breath of the Wild video in mind that I really want to talk about, and that's pretty much that. I really want to talk about how Breath of the Wild is a good game, but to me, it's not a masterpiece. Like how everybody, like the gaming media and journalists and how other YouTubers like really like over exaggerate the greatness of this game. So I want to do a video on that. So if you guys are interested in it, stay tuned for that. I'm going to be working on that. And another trend I noticed is that not too many of you also like RPGs or don't really care too much to really hear me talk about them. So now that I know that, not to expect much from that, because I do have a Kingdom Hearts 3 video in mind. I really want to talk about my disappointment in the game and, you know, my expectations before the game was released, and then my expectations after the game was released. And I want to talk about and just give my overall impressions of what I think and what I feel and how and the disappointment that I do have in it. So if that's something that you are interested in, I definitely would love for you guys to come through when that video is finally done and edited and everything, and I have it uploaded on my channel. I'm still currently playing it. I'm close to the end of the game. I wanted to finally finish it, and as I was going through the game, I felt this disappointment, and I know that by the end that I really don't think my mind is going to change on how I feel about it. So definitely stay through for that if you guys are interested in hearing something like that. So that's pretty much the gist of things as far as the feedback. I really appreciate the feedback. You guys let me know what you guys want to see from me. Now that I've told you pretty much what the roadmap is going to be, how I'm going to deliver content from like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, some fighting game stuff, I am going to still sprinkle in some fighting game news. Not only fighting game news, in between those uploads of fighting game gameplay, commentary, and everything, there will still be some non-fighting game related content sprinkled in between those. So the audience that come through for games that's not fighting games, you guys will still get a dose of that as well. So I think I'm pretty much trying to balance it and try to satisfy everybody, but at the same time, I'm getting my enjoyment because I want to talk about a bunch of different video games at the same time. So I think this will satisfy and make everyone happy, and hopefully that will be the case. I definitely hope that it will work out. So this is all going to be an experiment phase. So also, expect a poll after this video goes up, because I want to ask you guys, and just to confirm, just to reaffirm that if you guys love gameplay without my commentary, or you love gameplay with commentary, and do you want to see me when I'm playing a game, would you like to see me in the game itself, like with the webcam view? Would you like to see webcam view or not? So I'm definitely going to be asking these questions. Like I said, the polls does matter, and when I do rotations, you guys will also be able to vote on the rotations of what fighting game that I should cover on that week. Because like I said, even though I'm covering Blade Stranger, the next week will be next week will be Soul Calibur, but it doesn't mean that I won't go back to Blade Strangers. I'm going to constantly do a rotation of fighting games for that week, and you guys eventually get to vote on it, depending on what series is popular and what series you want to see more. So that pretty much covers everything in this video. I hope this was thorough. I hope it was detailed enough for you guys to get the gist of what's going on. And like I said before, I'm gonna leave in the description below, or maybe leave a pin comment in the comment section, or you can check out the annotation at the end of the video or whatever, which will link you to the video of me asking you guys for feedback, because I'm still asking for feedback so I can adjust and pretty much know what I need to do in order to meet my audience expectations. So that wraps everything up. I love the feedback. So stay tuned for Blade Strangers content that will be coming up. I don't know what day yet, because I'm still working on the gameplay mechanics video and everything like that, and waiting on second status to have all the thumbnails prepped for that week. But the moment you see the gameplay mechanics in the first arcade mode playthrough from Blade Strangers, then you know that will be the week of Blade Strangers. So see you guys later. Don't forget to hit the like, share the video, and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified when I upload more videos in the future. This is MugenLord signing off. See you Game Fiends later. Peace out. It looks like you reached the end of the video. Well, while you're at it, check out some of my other discussion videos by clicking on the annotations below, and don't forget to follow me on other social media platforms to stay up to date with future content. Signing off.